We all wonder what kind of an impact David Warner, the captain, would have had in the Australian cricket team. Remember, as a batsman, he is their X factor. But as a captain, how big an impact David Warner could have been. We all saw the success that he had with Sunrisers Hyderabad in the IPL when he led them to the title in 2016. But when it comes to captaining Australia, he's not had that much of luck. After 2018, when the Sandpaper Gate scandal totally tarnished his reputation and also destroyed Australia's cricketing culture, David Warner was handed a lifetime ban from captaincy. However, it's 2022, 5 years since that infamous incident in Newlands. We might see David Warner as the new captain of the whiteball team. Yes, during the third T20I at Canberra between Australia and England, David Warner had sat out and Steve Smith had replaced him. When there was a rain delay, the local broadcasters there asked David Warner about captaincy, and he made some very, very startling revelations. And it also comes on the sidelines of Cricket Australia having a big shake-up. What are the revelations? We'll just see. David Warner, if everything falls into place, could be your new white ball captain, that is ODIs and T20Is after the end of the T20 World Cup. Remember, Aaron Finch has announced his retirement from ODI cricket, and there is a very big likelihood that Finch might also step down from captaincy and also retire after the end of the T20 World Cup also. David Warner is been looked at as the natural successor because Pat Cummins, the stress of all three formats as captain might take a toll on him. So what did David Warner say on the sidelines of that conversation? He said, "I accept any decision that Cricket Australia will make." Why did he say that? Because he's been granted leave to talk to Cricket Australia and ensure that he gets back his leadership role. I am a leader in this team. That is what David Warner has revealed. That Finch, if he's not able to make the decisions quite clearly, then it is Warner who makes the decision, especially in white ball cricket. Talk of having a chat with the integrity unit of Cricket Australia. This is the latest development that is there. David Warner has been granted leave to meet with the integrity unit of Cricket Australia and ensure that his captaincy gets overturned. Now there is a protocol in place. There is a structure in place as to why David Warner has to go about it. Cricket Australia is proposing a change in the code of conduct of the players. Now, what is the current code of conduct in Cricket Australia when someone has been sanctioned? Rules state that a player cannot have sanction reviewed after acceptance. Remember, Steve Smith, David Warner and Cameron Bancroft all revealed to their roles in the Sandpaper Gate scandal in Newlands. So Steve Smith was handed a 1-year ban and an additional 1-year ban from captaincy. Cameron Bancroft was banned for 9 months. Warner was banned for a year, but he was handed a lifetime ban in leadership. So, because he accepted that role, the current code of conduct states that a player cannot have sanction reviewed. So, that's why he had to wait for 4 to 5 years. But Cricket Australia, in a very interesting move, has asked the head of the integrity unit there, Jackie Partridge, to propose an amendment to the existing rule. What is that amendment? That amendment is the player can have anybody, a player, an official, a board member can review the penalty after an appropriate period of time. Remember, 2018, it happened, that incident in Cape Town. 5 years have passed since. The onus is on Warner to show genuine reform. Like, he is not back to that old days when he would intimidate and there would be plenty of on-field trouble. Remember, Warner in that series against South Africa had plenty of trouble. First with Quinton de Kock in Durban, then in Port Elizabeth, when fans appropriately misbehaved and showed some obscene gestures towards Candice Warner, and then it all culminated in the controversy in Newlands. So, onus is on Warner to show that he is genuinely reformed. He is showing good results on and off the field. There are no behavioral and attitude issues. So that is one of the criterias. And Australia, there is a big debate as to who will be the next white ball captain heading into the ODI World Cup in 2023. Remember, after Finch goes, there are several captaincy candidates. Steve Smith is one of them. But again, Steve Smith's record in white ball cricket as captain is not too bright. Pat Cummins, but whether he can shoulder the responsibility of all three formats remains to be seen. Whether Mitchell Marsh or Glenn Maxwell can step up to the role is also very, very debatable. Thus, David Warner can fit in that role pretty well. And remember, he's about 35 years of age, and by 2023-36, he will have one shot at glory. Not just Australia, he would also want to captain his franchisees, Sydney Thunder in the Big Bash League. Even remember, Sydney Thunder in the Big Bash League have not yet announced a captain. So, Warner can do that dual role pretty well, and considering his T20 pedigree, why not? So that is the current situation when it comes to David Warner. Who knows, by the end of the T20 World Cup, David Warner could soon be Australia's new white ball captain. 5 years ever since that incident in Newlands. It would be the ultimate redemption for the left-hander. And remember, he's also going to be one of the gun players in several of the foreign leagues that he's going to play in. Whether it be the ILT20, maybe the SAT20, we don't know. But he'll probably be in the ILT20 as well as in the IPL in 2023. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates from Sports Today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.